to speak into a mic. And when I first started, and then to where I'm at now, the question was, what happened? Like, and I had to go back and ask her what did she mean. And the question basically formed around the difference of how I was 6 years ago, 3 years ago, to where I'm at now. As far as the format of my show, there's the more of a spiritual underlining of my shows, and just the lack of, I guess, ratchetness. I would never say I was ratchet, but my mouth was very unfiltered. But again, as I grow and I become more in tune with my talent, and I become more in tune with my own craft, I guess, as far as life coaching and counseling and just being a motivational, inspirational person, certain things I've just stopped doing, certain things that I don't do anymore. It's no rhyme nor reason. I still have my moments. Y'all like my ratchet music. And everybody that knows me know I still curse. It's not just, it's a time and a place for everything. And if the venue is fitting, then I speak towards that venue. But as of right now, I just felt like with the building of my brand and the growth of me as a person, and that some of the things that I say, even though I still mean them and I still stand by them, and pretty soon I will be bringing back the Throwback Thursdays, where I will be showing I will be throwing out old episodes of things that I spoke about in the past that are still relevant today. So it's not that I'm ashamed or I felt like I didn't agree with what I was saying back then. I still agree. It's just that the tone and maybe the approach. It's a difference between 28-year-old Destiny and 33-year-old Destiny. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between 21-year-old Destiny and 33-year-old Destiny. I have grown a lot. I've been through a lot within the last couple of years. So it's reflected in my approach to my podcast. So, but I do appreciate you for asking that question, because I know a lot of people have always asked, like, what happened? You used to be so... I'm the same way. And just tone down. I grew up. Life happened. So that's what that was about. Before I answer another question, I have a couple of things of my own that I want to just discuss and address, because this week has been a trying week, not only for me, but for some people that I'm very close to. And as we grow in life, sometimes life throws everything at you, and you don't know where you're going to go or how you're going to deal. And you want to quit. The easiest thing sometimes is just to throw in the towel and say, you know what, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of doing the right thing and getting the short end of the stick. I'm tired of being beat down. I'm tired of trying my best only to come or fall short. So I understand it more so because I've been through it. But we have to understand that it's a reason that you're in the situation that you are now. It's a reason that you were placed in this position. I honestly believe that if you're in a position and life is beating you down, it's because you are at the bounds, you're at the doorstep of greatness. And sometimes, whether you believe in a higher power or just life in general, you have to fight through something. In other words, I always tell people, in order to get through, you got to go through. You got to go through something and get somewhere. And I know if you're listening, we're all going through something, and sometimes you just want to stop. And you just want to say, I give up. I'm tired. I need something different. Don't give up. You can get tired. Take a me moment or two. But don't give up. It'll get hard, and it'll get harder, but the ending, the end result will be beautiful. I tell people all the time, 2015 and 2016 was like walking hell on earth for me. Like, it was the most powerful but painful 2 years of my life. And I didn't understand it then, but when my faith grew and I became powerful in my own mess, like, it was like, I made these decisions. I put myself in this position. And now I had to stand and face that music. And it was either I was going to cower back and let life happen to me, or I was going to stand firm that God got my back and let me handle, what I can handle, and then let him handle the rest. And that's what I did. I tell anybody now, I'm blessed beyond measure. And do I have everything that I ever dreamed of? No. But I'm also not struggling anymore either. So this is my words to you. We're going to have a short musical break, and I'll be back while you guys think about what I said. Don't give up. It will get better. I promise.
We body to body. Now he could be in my body. Telling me all of his secrets, confessing to me that he don't want nobody. I break these niggas down like hoes. He fucking with a vet, true pimp, I suppose. I don't love these niggas and that's a wine toast. And I'll never let a nigga get too close.
She body to body. And she body body. She like to get lit. Better ask about it. She my little situation. She my little situation. She like to get lit. Pour up a mix. Ice up on this. Play with it, make a nigga come off the hip. My body, all over your body. Your body, all over my body, babe. Never been much of a lover, boy. I never got that far. But baby, you be touching my heart. And pimping in the context, boy. We body to body, kind of bionic. Me and your body, that's modern day science. Me and that cat, that's tigers and lions. I give you brain like Johnny Mnemonic. You know your body look good, got my nerves bad. I beat it up like a stepdad. You say you ride a nigga face like first class. I let you ride my for more, you get jet lag. Oh, but you gon' ride this dick like a S-class. You ride this dick like it's at Six Flags. You ride this dick like you in spin class. You ride this dick like it got 10 tags. You ride the dick like it was spin fast. You monkeyed on that dick, the chimp dance. Don't worry about it if I come fast. It's gon' jump right back up in my young man. It's gon' jump right back up through the jump man. Jump man, jump man, jump man. And treating your bodies unlike anybody's. When that was my body, I body that body. You still do your body. I body that body.
And I'm back. I just wanted y'all to hear that part. I like the whole song, but Lil Wayne part is so funny, and it makes me feel like that maybe possibly they could get back together. I adored Lil Wayne and Trina together. So, anyways, I had to also take a moment because what I said was very emotional to me. Because, like I said, just don't give up. I know it's hard, and I can't promise you that it'll get better right away. But if you don't give up, and you don't let negativity and just self-doubt get in your way, I promise that the end result will be worth it. I can promise you that. Alright. So, back to another question. The question was asked as why I do not speak about sex or intimacy. I do. I mean, if you follow my blogs, I have written about it. I just don't think, I think it's cliche. I think a lot of people already always talk about relationships, and that's the basis of a lot of other avenues. It's not something that interests me. Like, I will give relationship tips, and if I'm in the mood, I'll, write a thing or two. But I just feel like certain things, it's a time and place for everything. It's not to say that I don't, or I won't do it, or I'm forbidden to do it by whatever means. It's just that, I have to do it my way. And right now, it's just not a proper, I haven't found a proper format to place the questions or what the topic would be. But stay tuned, because if that's what you guys want, I'm more than willing to make it work. I'm just not a sex person. Like, let me rephrase that. I don't like speaking about sex. I don't have a problem with having a general conversation about it, but I just don't want my podcast to be always about relationships and sex and intimacy and couples, because there's a lot more going on in the world, and there's a lot more that you can be doing for yourself. I'm more focused on empowering, self-empowerment, self-love, because you can't have an intimate relationship with anyone else. You can't have a true physical connection with somebody until you are absolutely in love with yourself, or else it's just like, it's just crass. I can't even say the word I want to say is a curse word, and I'm trying to be better, but it's, yeah. But I do have a couple of topics in mind since that question came into play, and now once I figure out the logistics in my head, then I'll definitely have a podcast on the subject. I was asked, okay, how does your family feel about the things you do, as they're not typical, what people will think of typical black girls doing? I never consider myself a typical black girl. I think you mean stereotypical black girl, because I have talked about my background. So yeah, it's different. I'm a lot different from my family. But not in a, we're stereotypically black or whatever that may mean. It's just that I'm just different in my thought process. And my family, they pretty much understand who I am. They accept me for who I am. They understand that I'm a fearless flyer. I like to jump. We're not necessarily always having a parachute or rhyme or reason to why I'm doing it. They accept it. They accept my crazy. And because of that, I love them. And they are always supportive of my new ventures, the things that I want to do. So I can't necessarily say that they feel any way about it. They just love me. And if it's something that makes me happy, then they are all for it. Alright. Okay, so this question asked was more so about clapbacks. It says, Coach Destiny, I used to live for a custom clapback, but it seems like you don't do that anymore. Is that also a part of the new you? I don't think if you were with me on a daily basis, like one day, maybe next year after my birthday, we could do a day in the life. Yeah, if you know me, if people who know me like on a daily basis, no, I stay with a clapback. I stay singing something slick out my mouth. I don't do it on air as much, or I don't post it on social media as much, because you're correct. It is a part of a growth process. And I understand that sometimes everything that is said or you hear about yourself does not require a response. Sometimes the best way to hurt a person is not to reply at all. So I don't. And again, that's a difference between a 25, 26-year-old Destiny and a 33-year-old Destiny. I'm at a better place, and I'm more secure with who I am. So I don't let a lot of things get to me. But my mouth is still slick. It's very much intact. So no worries. I might give you guys a clapback section. I don't. That question just cracked me up. I'll see, but it's still there, and I maybe give you one or two just so that you know I'm still slick out the mouth in the most respectful way possible. So our time is almost up, so I got a couple of things that I do want to address. June 27th is National HIV and AIDS Testing Day, so get tested. Ignorance is not an excuse. Know your status. Break the stigmas, especially in African American communities. We're so afraid of being demonized that we often go untreated, and unfortunately, you don't go treated, you can definitely pass it to somebody else, as well as make yourself sicker. Know your status. As simple as that. So, I have nothing else for you guys. I will not be on the air next Sunday, as it is 4th of July weekend, so I will be spending that with my family, as you should yours. But the following Sunday, I have things in store for you. So we will definitely see how that goes. As always, walk your purpose, walk your faith, never give up. And I love you guys. Thank you for all your love and support. Keep following me and keep following your faith. Until next time.